In a small village beside the quiet river lived a boy who always dreamed big, but always gave up too soon. This is his story. John was 19. He lived in a mud brick house with a small courtyard and a neem tree that gave shade during hot afternoons. John had many dreams. He wanted to learn music. He wanted to start a small shop. He wanted to become someone respected in the village. He was not lazy. He was not weak. His problem was simple. He could not continue anything for long. He started learning tabla, but stopped after 3 days. He started waking up early for yoga, but stopped in 1 week. He promised to help his father fix the roof, but delayed it for months. Every night John told himself, "Tomorrow I will start again. Tomorrow I will be serious." But tomorrow never came. Inside he felt restless. He felt stuck. He felt small. In John's village lived an old man named Baba Anil. He was famous for weaving the most beautiful carpets in the region. People from far towns came to buy his work. His carpets were deep red, warm brown, and soft gold. Each pattern told a story. Each design took months of patient weaving. One afternoon, John walked past Baba's small workshop. The sound of the loom echoed gently. Take to two. John sat down near him and asked, "Papa, how do you become so good?" "I try many things, but nothing grows. I feel like I never move forward." Baba stopped weaving. He looked at John with soft, tired eyes and said, "Come tomorrow at sunrise. I will show you something." John did not know why, but he nodded. The next morning, the sky was still dark when John reached Baba's home. Birds were just beginning to sing. Baba handed John a small wooden stool. "Sit, just watch." The loom began to move. Threads pulled. Beetles passed through. The wooden frame made tiny, steady sounds. Tuck, tuck, tuck. John waited for something magical to happen. Nothing did. After 15 minutes, he said, "Baba, I don't understand." The old man smiled gently. "That is your problem, John. You think progress should look big. You think something important must happen immediately." He touched the half-finished carpet. "Do you see this? It looks big and beautiful now. But it was created by very small threads. One thread cannot do anything. But when those small threads come again and again and again, they build something strong." He paused. "Success is like this. Life is like this. Not fast, not loud, just steady." John looked at the carpet differently now, with new eyes. That day something changed inside John. He didn't promise to change his entire life. He didn't try to become perfect. He didn't set big goals. He just started small. He woke up 15 minutes earlier. He cleaned a small part of his room. He visited Baba for 20 minutes each day to learn weaving. He helped his mother water plants. He sat quietly for a few minutes and breathed. The first week, nothing special happened. The village looked the same. His life looked the same. John also felt the same, but this time he did not stop. After 10 days, his hands became faster on the loom. After 2 weeks, he stopped checking his phone all the time. After 1 month, he finished weaving his first small square of carpet. It was not perfect, but it was his. Baba looked at it, nodded and said, "You have started to hear the sound inside you, John. The sound of consistency." Months passed. Summer arrived with hot winds. Then came the monsoon with rain that washed the village roads. Then winter came quietly, and John changed slowly with each season. He became more patient. He became calmer. He became stronger inside. He no longer needed motivation. He no longer waited for excitement. He worked because he had become a person who shows up. The villagers noticed. John looks peaceful now. John is more responsible. John's work is getting better. But John knew the truth. Nothing magical had happened. He had just chosen small actions repeated every day like the simple sound talk. When the annual village festival arrived, everyone displayed their crafts. John placed his first full carpet on a wooden table. He was nervous. The design was simple. The colors were soft. It was not perfect, but it was real. During the festival, a merchant from a nearby city saw John's carpet. "This is beautiful," he said. "Can you make more?" "I want to buy several pieces." John froze. People were looking at him, not as a boy who gave up, but as a young craftsman. Baba stood behind him and whispered, "You see, John, no day was wasted. No small action was useless. One carpet may look big, but it is only the result of many tiny threads done with patience." John felt a warm ache in his chest. The ache of understanding. One evening when the sun was turning the sky orange, a small boy came to John. "Brother Raul, how did you become so good at weaving? What is your secret?" Did you learn in the city? John smiled slowly. He saw himself in that boy, lost, hopeful, confused. My secret, Raulu said gently. My secret is very small. I just didn't stop. I worked a little every day, even on days I didn't want to. Even on days no one saw me, even on days nothing changed. He picked up a thread. This looks small, right? But if you keep adding small threads, one day you will have a carpet. And if you keep adding small actions, one day you will have a new life. The boy listened carefully as if each word was a seed planted in his heart. John looked at the quiet river and whispered to himself, finally, understand big dreams do not need big actions. They need small actions repeated for a long time. Dear friend, John's story is also your story. Maybe you want to start exercising. Maybe you want to learn English. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to change your future. But maybe you keep stopping. Maybe you wait for the perfect mood, the perfect day, the perfect beginning. But life changes not through perfection, but through consistency. Just one small action today. One small step tomorrow. And if you keep going, one day your life will surprise you. Do not wait for tomorrow. Begin today, even with the smallest step. Thank you for listening to Fable Glow. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss another tale that brings warmth, clarity, and a little more light to your inner journey, while helping you grow day by day in your English learning.